Live. And we live. Wow. This feels so good to do again. It always feels great to be here with y'all, man. Let me know if it's lagging on any one of the two, whether it's on Twitch or if it's on, the good old you. We're gonna react to pretty much something. If y'all didn't watch my live from the other day, I know I did that kind of like last second, but it was the EDP documentary, right? So I didn't have time to really set it up and it was like super laggy. So just let me know if it's lagging. If you are watching this, just drop a 1 or just say you lagging, bitch, you know? Um, but I really wanted to tap in. I genuinely wanted to tap into this video because Jidion dropped a response to the controversy of the allegations on the EDP documentary that we watched on live the other day. But the girl from that same documentary dropped a video, which also he responded to as well. So I thought I'd go ahead and tap it. Evelina, I appreciate you. I missed you as well. I miss being back recording these videos, recording lives and all that. I like rocking with y'all, man. Y'all make it worth a while. And you early as hell, as always. But yeah, man. Jidion is a weirdo. I've been saying that for the longest. I don't like the whole what you call prej catcher genre on YouTube, but they're out here being menaces to young girls again. So this first video right here is gonna be from the actual girl from the documentary and that whole EDP situation, that fiasco. This is Kayla Hoskins, and this is the truth behind the EDP 445 documentary. Now, after we watch this one, we're going to go ahead and tap into Jidion's response, which is about 30 minutes. That's why I wanted to watch this one first. This is only about like 10, 11 minutes. So without further ado, it's your Uncle Lou.
I have caught some people in 4K. It's been a while. I know I haven't posted in a very long time, and with good reason. I'm about to get into all of it right now. I'm very nervous. I'm very nervous to make this video. I've been rage baiting people with this video. A lot of people are like, when are you gonna upload? You need to upload. You need to make a response now. What are you doing? And you're right. You are very much so correct. But I am also a full-time law and med student, so I try to focus on that right now. I love you.
That's good to hear. For those of y'all that's just jumping into this is the girl, Kayla, from the EDP documentary that was being used by Jidion and Skeeter Jean as pretty much a pawn for her, just so they can get EDPs to contact them and whatnot. And I'm going to be honest with you, I even said it in a live, I do not rock with Skeeter Jean or Jidion and all them. I think they're weird because at the time of the documentary, or at the time of that whole EDP situation, she was 15. So right off the bat, you shouldn't even be trying to communicate with her, trying to get her to do stuff, this, that, and the third. She's literally a jit. It don't matter that she said she's an opportunist. What teenage girl wouldn't want clout? You get what I'm saying? It's your job as the adult to kind of steer that situation the correct way.
And I will always post on YouTube, but I did not pay thousands of dollars to go to school, to not complete my school, and to always be late on my assignments. And I'm also very stressed because of them. I stayed up late editing last night and I didn't like the video, so I'm just doing all of this now. I've been doing military breathing exercises because I have been having so much anxiety over this entire situation because it's gotten so messy and it's so big now. It's so mainstream now, which is kind of scary, but it's kind of good because people know, people should know, but it is very scary, especially when you're kind of just doing this by yourself. Like, I have no one really helping.
Oh, and she turned the comments off on this video. I should add that in. She got no comments on this video. She turned them all off. But we're going to see the I was about to call him EDP, but he looked like EDP now. But we're going to see Jidion's video after this one. And what made me really want to do this was I didn't even watch the video. I seen the comments on the video, and they were literally disgusting. They were calling this girl all types of names, trying to say she's this, she's that, when she was just a dead-ass kid, bro. Dead-ass a kid.
with this or with anything that I'm doing. Not that I'm complaining. I'm just saying, like, I just hope I'm doing the right things moving forward. I have taken notes about the entire situation. There's nothing here, it's on this side. But yeah, you guys had to make me take notes because this situation has gotten so messy. And yeah, so as to why I haven't posted in a very long time because I was under management for about 2 years and they wanted me to be very promiscuous online. Now, that is just not my character. I have a lot of intellectual power that I want to teach people on the internet, and I wouldn't be taken serious if...
Bro, talk about the EDP. Like, I'm not trying to like sound like an asshole, but goddamn, that's what we're here for. Like, can we get to this shit? We get it. You're a med student. You this, that, and the third. You're trying to build your brand. Let's just get into it.
I were to...
By the way, let me know if it's lagging, y'all. Please let me know if it's lagging. Because I was lagging like an MF for the other day.
Post promiscuously and lustfully. Also, around that time, I was in a relationship and...
Shout out Legman.
Partner. I did not want to post that way. So that's one thing. And also, I was gonna post around the World Cup, but then Mexico lost, and like, I'm still saddened by it. I'm still saddened by Mexico losing the World Cup. As many of you know, I was in the documentary that Mike Clem made about EDP 445.
Where everybody saw this.
It was a great documentary.
And now this, with a 15-year-old girl?
Mm-hmm. He doesn't care that he keeps on committing crime.
I mean, you don't give a fuck how old she is.
I hate talking about EDP 445. Like, I just want to move on with my life. My experience with Mike Clem was great.
Stop it.
You gotta, look, I'm gonna call a spade a spade. This is what's getting your attention right now. This is what's getting you that attention. Don't stop it.
I was a bit skeptical about him. I have a lot of trust issues within the entertainment industry because being a teenager in it got me taken advantage of a lot by a lot of many different people that are not even online, more so people behind the scenes. And so I was very skeptical. He did give me his word on a Zoom call saying that he wouldn't make me look bad, and he didn't make me look bad. I think he tried to stay very neutral. However, he left a lot of interesting things that I said out of the documentary. Don't know if it was for legality reasons, but yeah, that's what kind of made the documentary.
No, the documentary was over 90 minutes long. Like, if I remember it straight, it was close to 2 hours. There's only but so much you could put in something like that.
Not as interesting to me. It was
and still show a linear story.
In a way, when it came down to the whole Jidion Skeeter drama, I think that should have been paid attention to a little bit more. But then again, Mike Clem was also rushed to make this documentary by many people, so you get what you wish for, you know? As for the fake police report allegations, so this was a while back. Bloodspeth had a stream with Jidion that Jidion deleted. Deleted for a reason, just gonna say that. And he alleged that I made a fake police report. Jidion did. And so then a little while ago, like a couple of days ago, Jidion hits me up. He's panic texting me, like frantically, like just...
All right, we gotta read these.
Jidion hits me up. He's panicked.
She got them saved in the phone too with the photo. Or that might be like, you know how Apple do that shit. Did Inside ever tell you to go to the police? I just want to make sure he did the right thing as well. What time do you want to talk tomorrow? Hey, I just got in contact with the FBI using your case number. I'm going to be getting a call back with the specialist on this case. Great. Bro, I don't know. I wouldn't be communicating with some 15-year-old chick so bad. Like, that's the number one thing wrong with this whole thing with me. Bruh, I'm gonna get into it once we get to Jidion. I don't want to OD.
Texting me.
Could you please now tell everyone that I didn't make a false report? Like how you and your team claimed, because that number is obviously real. Can you send me this without the blackout part? Inside is still online saying it's a fake case. Like, this bothers me. It's totally not cool. If you want to work together on this, I'm not tolerating that. It's entirely disrespectful. Just so you know, Inside is not my manager. He claims to be. And didn't you say it was fake too on stream? He used to be my Discord mod. Can you hop on a call? Oops, did I end? Oh, they were on the phone.
And he's like, I have undeniable proof that you have a police report, da-da-da. And I'm like, the whole time I'm like, I'll put screenshots of it in this video, but the whole time I'm like, okay, so can you tell your audience that I didn't make a fake police report? Because people are literally threatening to dox me because they thought that I did make a fake police report. And so I never did a fake police report. I never have lied about anything that's legal. because that could, for one, get me in a lot of trouble, and I'm very aware of that, but also because I've been very honest about the situation this whole time. Believe it or not, I have been. As for the nudes, so this is the part in the documentary that kind of weirded me out because it was, I believe it was cut out. I recall saying that the idea of having my face like on a decoy's body, I recall saying that that idea was brought up, but it was never fully like gone through with. But they cut that part out, maybe for shock factor. I did say that though. And so I don't know why they cut that out. That was kind of weird. But that's that. I mean, I never sent him anything, and I for sure never asked him for anything. Oh my god, that's like top 1 abuser line. She asked for it. She was asking for it. Like, fuck you. As for phone calls, I do have phone calls, and I'm sorry for fidgeting with this pen. It's because I have notes here. I don't want people to think I'm reading a script. I have just notes of everything that I'm gonna go over, because you bitches made me take notes, okay? I'm just so tired. I want this all to be over with. You have phone calls sitting in the desktop right beside me. Honestly, I've just been lazy to download them, but if it really comes down to it, I will post them, you know? Like, if it really comes down to
you
it,
could
I
tell.
will have to post them. Like, I can post them. And Jidion knows.
Like, you could tell this is a teenage girl, bro. Like, just get to the point. Like, you're talking about unnecessary shit right now. Like, the clicking your pen and all that, it doesn't matter, bro. Like, shit's gonna happen.
I
Just talk
have
about
made
the
him
damn
very
story.
aware of that. There was a lot of interesting things in the documentary that I also said that were not mentioned, but they were claims that I made, and you could see it like in a slideshow in a way. And it was regarding face drug and the Illuminati. Those were the ones people were more concerned about.
Yeah, that was weird.
As for face drug, all I'm gonna say about him, Jidion brought him to be a part of the sting operation because he lives in San Diego. And I think he realized like a while into it what the situation really was. And I don't know if he wanted to continue to be a part of it or not, but I do know that at some point he kind of just was not involved in it at all. He might have touched onto what was really going on.
Just for context, for those of y'all that didn't watch the documentary or the live stream of me watching the documentary, she's referring to, there was a part in the documentary where she was being interviewed and she had so much to say that they listed claims that she made. And 2 of them was Jidion's a part of the Illuminati, which I don't even fucking know. And then FaZe Rug knew about the whole situation, which I found kind of like jarring too at the time, because I was like, damn, FaZe Rug? But this kind of makes sense if she's talking about it from this aspect, because I'm telling you, if I would have, first of all, if somebody called me to join a pred sting operation, I would fucking tell you to go to hell. That is so corny that these YouTubers, I'm telling you, they out here doing pred catches and all that because they want to get clicks. They don't care about what happens to the people that's in between. And like, for instance, I don't know who exactly, but I remember they started bringing on celebrities to go with them on pred calls. They'll be playing the game, play the game with me, beat me in the game, I won't call the police. Like, just corny shit like that. So I kind of found it strange that FaZe Rug would be like in this kind of space, you know?
On and chose to save himself from the mess. And I wish I could have done that, but I didn't. And yeah, so he was supposed to be involved. You know, Jidion wanted him to be involved, and he wasn't. But they were also going to make a video with him confronting EDP at the scene with FaZe Rug. So that's that. As for the Illuminati, that is not something I want to talk about right now. I will talk about it in code, but this is the first and last time I probably will ever talk about it, because simply, I don't want to die. I do kind of fear for my life. I don't want to be put in a predicament. Anyway, so with the Illuminati, after being behind the scenes in this industry for a while, what I can say is that it's not called the Illuminati, but something relatively similar does exist, and it is fucking terrifying, okay? What I think happens, what I think I was almost, I don't want to say a victim of, but what I think I was almost offered is to push an agenda that's very sexual and lustful and go against a country in the Middle East and support a country that's blue and white in the Middle East. And if I didn't do that, my sponsors would be taken away. And that was essentially almost like a threat that I got. So I do believe that something similar to the Illuminati exists. And I do think that people such as Jidion, I don't know about Skeeter, maybe Skeeter, but...
Well, I don't want to get too deep into that whole conspiracy theory aspect of it, like the whole Illuminati and all this shit, because I genuinely don't give a fuck. But there are people out here that are trying to constantly push an agenda on a daily basis. If you guys haven't paid attention to social media over the last couple of years, just seeing what the topics have been and just the things that people all of a sudden start to care about when they know they really don't care about it, they're trying to push an agenda. It doesn't matter what it is, especially on the political side. That's why I hate politics. Because all it is it's a tool to make sure that we all don't like each other or that you can hate on something, bro. There's literally no hate in my heart. No hate in my heart. But they're trying to push constant agendas on a regular basis. Like, I don't know. I wish the world would wake up to that shit and we could, like, I don't know. I don't want to say rid, but yeah, fucking get rid of the whole political mindset.
Mostly Jidion, Neon, people like that. I think that they are unfortunately far gone into...
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't fuck with Neon neither. I don't care, bro. I do not fuck with Neon, bro. Like, that dude has a super mega team trying to make him look good all the time. But, like, even when he does dumb shit, it just comes out. You know what I'm saying? Like, his real self comes out, and then it's just the clips, the captions and all that. They try to curate this different version of him. What you say? He a little, Leggy say he's a little turd. Yeah, bro. Like, Neon's just, I don't know. I don't fuck with bro at all, bro. That's what made me think about doing the whole streamer thing or being in that streamer space. And let's say we get to the point where you could collaborate with certain people. I'm not gonna just collab with people just to do that shit, bro. Like, even seeing like streamer university, that shit's crash out university, dog. Like, I don't want to be around that kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Relatively similar to that. I don't want to get too much into it, but people that are smart will understand what I'm saying. As for the case update now, there is a case update. So the original detective that I had, apparently they switched her out, but the case still remains active. It has not been botched. It is still active after 3 years. I truly don't know what they're working on. I mean, it took 10 years for the FBI to put Epstein in jail, and that was someone that people literally had to...
Bruh, this is... I hate when people do this. I'm not saying, oh, you know, Jeffrey Epstein or whatever, but when y'all turn this nigga to a meme, bruh, y'all take the severity out of the whole situation. You know? I forgot who said that shit, but it really clicks, especially in this situation. Like, people putting memes of people's faces and this, that, and the third, and it's like you're taking away any levity to the situation at hand.
Or not even in jail, because we all know he didn't go to jail. But that was something people had to literally protest
Dude, a weirdo
over.
though,
So
for sure.
just imagine what it will be like for me, you know? Fucking 20, 30 years for him to even fucking care about it. Because that's how fucked our justice system in America is. But the case is very much so active. There is a bunch of detectives working on it, a bunch of law enforcement involved within it, and there's nothing that I can really do. I've already done my part. I'm just kind of waiting on them. And moving forward, my channel will not be featuring any updates. I will definitely make a video posting whenever he ends up in jail, and I will send the documentary to the FBI. I hope you all know that. But moving forward, my videos will be relatively more involved in like finance and like relationships. I don't agree with relationship coaches or love coaches. I don't think they should exist, because if we're being very relatable right now, everyone...
Okay, are we done talking about EDP? All right, you know what? That's literally her side of it. I'm not even gonna go that much deeper into it. So she was just touching more bases on the fact of the documentary, just different facts that she really wanted to touch up on. And Jidion, your time has come, brother. Your time has fucking come. Jidion, been a weirdo. I've been saying that. The whole predator catcher niche is full of fucking weirdos. They just want to go and get content to profit off of these weird people, but they take it overboard, like dressing up in a cupcake fit and doing just a whole bunch of weird shit. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Leggy, she was yapping for sure, but teenage girl, you know what I'm saying? And that's another, man, I'm gonna show y'all the comments in Jidion's video. Bro, people was literally trying to say she's a grown woman. She's 18 now. Bro, I don't give a fuck how y'all feel, whatever law says, whatever. That is not no grown woman. That's a kid, bro. I'm sorry, that's a kid. Like, I think once you pass 21, I think you an adult. Like, but I think you a kid. You still young at 21. Like, you know what I'm saying? But bro, 18 is a kid, bro. You know? But Jidion, your time has fucking come. Jidion dropped a response video to Kayla from the EDP 445 documentary, as well as claims that was made inside of the EDP documentary. I've been saying it for the longest. Jidion's a weirdo. That whole Predator Catch niche is full of weirdos. They're not doing it for justice. They're doing it so they can gain visibility to whatever it is that they're doing, make money, and do all of these weird gimmicks to make a mockery of the situations at hand. Now, in this specific video, I believe he talks more about the girl Kayla from the documentary, but I didn't really watch it myself yet. But what made me want to watch it was the comments that are on this video. Like, I had to put it on newest just to find comments that kind of made sense. You could tell I liked a couple here. But the main majority comments, they're just literally talking bad on her. She wanted to be an IRL decoy. But if you're 15, you're not a decoy. You're an actual victim. Well, that's facts. She didn't realize the internet has receipts. She screwed up when she said opportunist. Now, in the documentary, she said, oh, she's an opportunist. And I will die on this hill, but what teenage girl would not want clout and attention? You're the adult in the situation. You have to have better control of whatever the fuck you're doing. Look at this. They're making fun of what she's saying. This, I don't know. That's kind of crazy. Jidion is controlled by Illuminati. She was trying to frame Jidion so hard, but bro has every ounce of evidence. Jidion getting more hate than James Charles currently. Please let that fucking sink. I ain't gonna lie. James Charles tripping. She thought deleting Discord, whatever. Clout chasing at 15 on a PDF. Now, we're gonna get into this video that Jidion right here dropped. Again, this is his side about the EDP 445 documentary.
Yo, what's good, YouTube, man? So I want to address some claims that have been going on for a while, and I also want to address some claims that were made specifically from Kayla in the new Mike Klum documentary about EDP, and I want to give context and clear up things, but in no way do I want any hate to be sent towards Kayla, even though there are lies.
That's what I don't like too, because people definitely are just going to target this girl for a long ass time over this situation. That's what comes with being on the internet. Saying that is not going to make it any better. They're going to do it regardless.
I wish nothing but the best for her, and I ask that none of you guys send any hate to her whatsoever at all. So without any further ado, let's get into it.
I feel like I was a victim of EDP, but mainly a victim of Jidion. They collectively never once told me to go straight to law enforcement. I feel like I am a victim of Jidion because he encouraged me to keep talking to a pedophile. They also instructed me to keep messaging EDP, which was incredibly draining. Yes, Jidion was encouraging me to continue messaging him. I wasn't allowed to report anything to the cops until the day of the sting. I just think that he should have told me to block EDP, but he didn't. Jidion on a phone call even told me not to report anything to the police because a private case was being built up behind the scenes. Jidion is a very selfish, greedy, and a scam artist type of person. Now, me personally, am I an opportunist? Yes, I am. But I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
So,
before we let him talk, that's the basis or the beginning of what he's going to go in on about, right? Let me say this again. As an adult, you and this whole 15-year-old interaction thing is just weird to begin with. Oh, you're using her for the sting operation, this, that, and the third. This is why I was saying in the live the other day that Chris Hansen is more of a professional because he gets actual decoys. Yeah, the girl could have volunteered herself because she's an opportunist, whatever, this, that, and the third. But she's 15. What teenage girl would not want clout or attention if there was an opportunity to do so? What teenage girl doesn't want that? Attention. And now people are trying to talk bad on this girl when these grown-ass men are using her as a pawn in their fucking game. I'm sorry. I'm not fucking with that, bro. That
The
shit's
claims
corny.
are that I facilitated a predator to come inside of my Discord channel, which allowed Kayla to be groomed. The other claims is that I forced and pressured her into keep on being in contact with EDP. And the third claim is that I forced and demanded that she not go to the police, even though that she was talking to EDP. So we're going to knock them all out, and I'm going to address everything. So first, let's address the claim that EDP met Kayla from my Discord channel. She was a minor at the time, but now she is 19 years old. So let's address that.
Kayla Hoskins is the victim being referenced in the sting operation, and she's not a decoy. Like Skeeter said, this one is for real. But how did she meet EDP 445? Well, she was a huge fan of Jidion, and she was in his Discord server. EDP, after being invited by Jidion to his public server full of children, noticed her profile, found her Instagram connected to it, and messaged her.
Now, the reason why people believe that EDP met her through my Discord is because I was under the impression that's how it happened, and I'm the one who put out the statement that EDP found her through my Discord. When EDP joined my Discord, when he was about to do the interview with us, he didn't join, but he found a girl in my Discord, right? And in her Discord, she has her Instagram. So EDP, being the Rizzler that he is, he slides into her DMs and he initiates contact with her. The reason why I gladly took the blame for EDP meeting her through my Discord, because at the time, I truly believe that's how he found her, and I wanted to take accountability for my role in this occurring. But as it turns out, Kayla herself in the documentary stated that she had already been messaging EDP before I had even ever added him in my own Discord.
My name is Kayla Hoskins, and
She definitely said that in the documentary. I'm not gonna look. That's one thing about me. I'm gonna be fair. Like, I'm dead ass gonna look at the facts. I'm gonna look at the facts being presented to me, and I'm not gonna be biased at all. Okay? But that still does not change that you use this girl as a pawn. It doesn't matter if she volunteers for shit, this, that, and the third. She's a shit. She said she's an opportunist, and you gave her the opportunity.
And in June 2023, I received an Instagram DM from EDP445, otherwise known as Bryant. I first replied to EDP because I always reply to anyone who messages me. And I didn't know who he was, but I freaked out because he
Never do that, by the way. Like, if you happen to be underage and watching this, bro, don't just reply back just because somebody messaged you, bro. Like, and I found that out through, like, TikTok. You know how many people hit me? Bro, I've never opened a TikTok DM in my life, cuh. That shit is actually insane. I don't know why. It feels weird messaging on TikTok. Like, I don't see me doing that. Besides, the people that do message you on there, they always type in some bullshit to, like, kind of get your attention.
told me he was, and sooner rather than later, he started sending very flirtatious messages. A while later, Jidion added EDP into his Discord, filled with kids, for a Q&A. And then when I told people, like, in the server that EDP texted me, Jidion quickly knew about it because his manager told him.
So EDP was added into my Discord server to do an interview on June 21st. And
Why are you doing an interview with this nigga? Why would you even need to do an interview with EDP? For what? Oh, because it's going to get you views. That's literally why. You're going to get your clicks. You're going to garner the clips that's going to spread around the internet. That's going around now ever since the documentary dropped. But you want to talk to for what? What is there to talk about with this dude? Isn't the whole point of what you're doing trying to get him caught up? What's the interviewing gonna do?
he was banned that same exact day because he never came up to actually do the interview because he wanted to get paid last minute. And even though I had 70,000 people in my live stream, I'm not going to pay a pedophile to interview him. Either he wants to interview or he doesn't. So I was not a...
Why are you interviewing a pedophile, per your own words, any fucking way? That's just weirdo activity, bro. You're not a police detective in an interrogation room. You're on a Discord with 70,000 people. Like it's all content brain.
Not to pay that man.
All right, my nigga. So here's the deal. We ain't doing no goddamn interview until I'm fucking compensated, my nigga. You feel me? Like, I don't give a fuck. You know? I deserve to be compensated for my motherfucking time, for my efforts. You feel me?
And also, here's the message log of all the things that he said in my Discord. And I know it's a lot of stuff, but yeah, so that's all he said in my Discord. And he was promptly banned that same exact day. Now, on June 23rd, that is the day that Kayla at least went public in my Discord server, telling people in the Discord that EDP was talking to her. She was saying, hey, is this the real EDP account? Because if it is, he just messaged me. Now, I know you guys are saying, Jidion, that says deleted user. How do you know that that's her? Well, we did a lot of digging through the Discord server, and this is some evidence to show that it's her because we have old screenshots and everything. But to fully show you that this deleted user is her, she actually posted a photo of her ID photo on the Discord server saying how much she hated her photo. So yeah, this is for sure her. Keep in mind, she's the only one who alleges that EDP hit her up from my Discord server. Nobody else has ever came out saying that EDP hit them up from my Discord server. So out of the 130,000 people, she was the only one. And she goes public with it 2 days later after we did the interview with EDP. And she's telling the Discord that EDP's talking with her. So one of the members in my
Okay. The whole a 15-year-old wants clout and all this stuff, bro. Oh my god, bro. I'm sorry, bro. You're not pulling anything, at least out of me, with that shit. I don't know how y'all feel about it. Y'all might fuck with that. I'm sorry, bro. She's 15, bro. You're the adult in the situation. Why are you bringing EDP in your Discord any fucking way? Why would you even have that as a thing? EDP 445?
Discord said,
do you know what EDP stand for?
Screenshot. And for some reason, Kayla says, I'll send one real zoomed in for you. And she zooms it in only on the sup that he said. And to show that this really is him, when she showed us the messages, as you guys can see, EDP said
sup. Is this the real EDP account? This is just exactly what he just said. Is this the real EDP or is this just a fan account? If this is the real EDP, you should make more TikToks. You're funny. Oh, fuck.
Stop it. Get some help.
Yeah, no. My friends and I are fifth. That's so baity though. My friends and I are 15. We love watching them. I don't do TikTok anymore. I have my own website.
It's sup. Now, I am going to be real. I do not 100% know.
Okay, they're saying, didn't you instigate it first, right? Okay, thank the fucking Lord. You doing this? All right, what was that on top of it? Because she typed in, ha ha ha. Just going to be working. Hey, how's it going? I'm about to sleep in 20 minutes. What's good? I love when you call me daddy. Oh, fuck. Got a bad taste in my mouth. What?
Know if anything was said before that sup. I am going to go off of her word. She says that EDP hit her up first.
So she said, I told him I was joking about that, but he texted me first and he knew my age beforehand. You ain't looking good, shorty. That's you capping right
I do find it a little weird that she zoomed in on that sup when someone asked for a screenshot. Now, when she first went public in my Discord server about talking to EDP, random members in my server were telling her to block him, telling her to get away, report him, and just telling her to just stop being in contact with him because he's a predator. And every time somebody would tell her something about stop communicating with him, she never replied to those comments. She also made these posts in the Discord asking users if she should troll him. And then she also puts in there, should
with stuff like that, and she's had surgery. Kidney pain is awful though. Drink your water. Okay, so they literally be like, they were having conversations. Well, I'm also on a fluid restriction. Kinda, what the fuck? Kinda insert I don't know what the fuck that says right there. You put that pic in vanish mode. I need jerk off material. This dude is fucking like. Oh, kind of upset you put that in vanish mode. She said, LOL. Ugh. Ha ha ha, did you eat something?
Should I be a decoy? Should I do a catch a predator?
This a kid.
Nobody
dog.
replied to that
Yes,
message.
cereal.
Now, keep in mind, all these messages that she had posted in my Discord were nearly 2 weeks before I even knew about the situation.
When I told people like in the server that EDP texted me, Jidion quickly knew about it because his manager told him.
And also, I have no idea how long they were talking previous to when she put these messages in my Discord server. I just can't confirm that. Now, fast forward on June 28th, so this is 5 days after she first went public in my Discord server saying that she was talking to EDP. She was telling users in my public VC of a Discord of 130,000 people that she was talking to EDP. And this is what the users in that VC told her when she was telling them that she was talking to a predator and that she's underage.
In the text messages, do you state your age?
Yes.
Okay,
Like,
good.
clearly and multiple times?
Yeah.
And you like, yeah, I mean, that's straight up
It's
wild.
insane.
You can just send this
He
shit to
keeps
the FBI
asking
tip line
me-
if you want.
And again, after all of these people told her that she should stop talking with him and go to law enforcement, she just never responded to them.
I mean, what are you gonna do from here? You're gonna like,
Bro,
call the police?
She's thinking this is Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. She's like, okay, I got my ticket. This is my ticket. Like, I'm going to garner attention from this. That's exactly what she's thinking. There's no denying that. Like, it's the proof is there in the pudding. Because why wouldn't you just block him? You know what I'm saying? I would say that to anybody. Just block the fucker. Why are you even still messaging him? But it's to garner attention, right? But again, I'm going to repeat it again. What teenage girl would not want clout or attention, especially in this internet age? There's probably more that want it than don't.
Yeah, but I guess I'm trying to get more evidence though, and then I need to get like, I don't know.
Now, fast forward to when I found out about this whole situation.
Stop it.
When I first got on the call with her, I let her know I didn't feel comfortable with her talking with a predator, with her being underage. So I came up with some clever ideas to where we could switch off and I could take over communication and she wouldn't have to. Here's one of those examples that I gave her. Maybe we could say something like, hey, my parents switched providers and I couldn't get my number, so this is my new one. And then it'd be a number that we could text through. And granted, in that call, she did agree that that was a good idea, but she never gave over the communication to me nor Skeeter. Now, I really don't know why she never really wanted to give us over either the information for us to continue talking to him or even just saying that her number was messed up so we could talk to him on a different number. But when going through her messages in my Discord, I did find this thread of her and I'm gonna just let you guys hear it. So someone in my Discord rudely tells her that you taking credit for clout chasing a predator. She replies and said, no, I meant like I'm not gonna go to trial after trial to not get credited. He's literally going to jail because of me. I'm saving these streets.
Do I even have to say it at this point? You know what I'm gonna say. She wants the attention. We know that. He keeps repeating that shit. But you're in a call with Skeeter. Grown man calls himself Skeet, which is fucking crazy. You're in a call with Skeeter Jean, a 15-year-old. Y'all are grown men. If you really were that concerned, just turn it over to the no, I gotta get the footage. We have to do this. We gotta get the video. Man, I gotta pull up with my cupcake so I could clown this nigga. Bro, we know he's sick. Why not get the proper authorities involved if you were really that concerned?
Stop. Also, she responded to somebody who rudely told her that all she wanted was clout. And she said, if another YouTuber is going to make clout off of my situation, so am I. TF, that's wrong to take full credit off of something. You're just too young.
She's even saying it though. Like, bro, I'm sorry, bro. I'm not saying No, I don't see no, bro. She's a teenage girl. What else do you think she's gonna do? She's trying to capitalize off it, of course. But you're in the driver's seat being the adult. Why bring EDP in your fucking server? If she was gonna talk to EDP outside of that, then let her do that, bro. If she's a lost cause, then she a lost cause. But if you're really that concerned, why not get the proper authorities involved?
To realize it. And I know it's deleted user on deleted user, so I'm gonna show you guys that at least this one is specifically hers. Somebody that lives in a different time zone as her, but as you guys can see, it's still 08 on the same day. They said, Kayla Hoskins, today at 8:08 p.m. If another YouTuber is gonna make clout off of my situation, so am I, TF. So that's just to show that this was 100% her saying this. And the crazy thing is this isn't about a clout situation because it's really a tragic one. This man was talking to who he knew to be a 15-year-old girl, and he continued having sexual conversation, which is absolutely horrible, and EDP should be thrown under the jail cell. And in my first call with her, after I checked up on her to make sure that she was okay, I even let her know that I wanted her to be a ghost in this entire situation. And don't worry about your privacy and everything, Kayla. You're gonna be a ghost in all of this. The only people that I wanted to know that she was personally involved in this and that she had been talking to him is her parents, which I also told them.
Sure, you're aware of, like, everything that's happening.
Yes, my daughter always communicates to me. She is, I think she considers me her best friend.
Oh, that's awesome. And B, law enforcement. I didn't want anybody else and nor the world to know that this minor was talking to EDP. That's why me and Skeeter wanted to take over communication. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think we should I'll be like, yo, could you give us your information? We'll give it right back to you. You can change it. We just don't feel comfortable with conducting the investigation with an actual 15-year-old talking to him.
Yeah, basically. Or if she can get him to, text her, and we can set up, a text now account.
And well, yeah, just set up a new one, yeah. And even though I wasn't doing...
But my thing is, if you didn't want her to be at the forefront of it, why not just don't go through with it? When you see, okay, she's being weird about this, why not just, let's give this to law enforcement and just let them decide what they want to do with it. And then bro, her mom, I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't even know how her mom would be okay with this shit at all. I don't know, as a parent, I'm going to the fucking law. There's no need to make videos and do all this other shit. We know EDP's a weirdo. And it would have came out if if a mugshot would have came out of this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Spread catching back then, I even knew that cases like this could take a while. So we had actually made a pact that we weren't going to go public with anything about the EDP case until EDP was arrested. Now I know what you guys are thinking. Jidion, literally in a cupcake costume confronting EDP, and you posted that on your Instagram. So how could you not want...
Because you wanted the views.
...anybody to know about it. Only reason why I posted that is because on August 27th, Kayla had texted me saying that the detectives told...
Hey, I don't know if you're gonna see this, but I'm pretty sure you can post the EDP thing as long as you don't show the address of the dialysis. We seen the whole dialysis center though. Or say you know where he lives. Why you say that? Because cops don't want you to show his address or say that you know where he lives so they can catch him there. And if he won't run off, but everything else is fine. I'm confused. Didn't you just say you wanted EDP arrested first before you went public with it? I didn't know she was law enforcement. I'm sorry. I didn't know she was a police officer, bro. Why even post
her that
it?
It was okay for her to post a video to talk about the situation, which looking back on now, I know is pretty weird. And I personally highly doubt that a detective would tell a minor to come out and make a YouTube video about a situation with a predator. But nonetheless, Kayla went public first about this entire situation, not only going public with it, but also dropping the chat logs as well.
Hello, my name is...
Oh yeah, she wanted to clout hard. Holy fuck. Like, bro, that title is insane. I'm EDP 445's victim.
Is Kayla, and I am unfortunately EDP's victim. I am 16, I'm turning 17, and EDP first started talking to me when I was 15. He messaged me first, and I told him my age, and he didn't block me.
So that is...
He messaged me first, and I told him my age, and he didn't block me.
So that is the only reason why me and Skeeter went public with it afterwards, because everybody already knew that we were involved in the situation. So we let them know, hey, this is what happened. But the plan from the beginning was to make sure that this all goes through and that EDP was arrested. Then we were going to post about it. And to prove that to you guys, here's an IG live that I did the day that we caught EDP that someone had screen recorded, where we didn't let anybody know who we caught. All we said was that we caught somebody big.
Y'all know what we do. We would tell you guys who we just caught, but legally we can't. But it's big. It's big. The person that we're talking about, he talked to a real underage person, but we can't say who he is. But you guys will find out very, very, very soon. Maybe a couple years. Possibly a couple years. Like, that's how bad this is.
But again, I want it to be known that I don't want...
Mind you, never got arrested. Never went to jail over this shit. Straight clout tool. He's a clout tool. Now, granted, I'm not gonna go too far in depth with it, because they did say they're still under investigation. EDP still under investigation. In the last video we watched, Kayla said, "Oh, EDP's the case is like 3 years ongoing or whatever. There's detectives that took over the case, blase, blase, blah." Right? So I'm not gonna go too far in depth with that. But these are clout demons we're witnessing.
Any hate to be sent towards Kayla at all. She is a young woman, and genuinely, I would want her to move past this, man. You know, that's why I didn't want her name to be out there or her name to be associated with this, because
she wanted the clout.
Bro, nobody wants to be known as the person who got groomed by EDP. About a year ago, she dropped a video titled "What Jidion Did Will Shock You." And this is what she had.
I ain't gonna lie, I did see that on her channel when I went to go look up. I didn't watch the video, but I seen that same thumbnail. And I was like, damn, this shit look like one of them faceless channels that like do documentary style videos. That, like, the thumbnail looked like that.
To say.
When I realized something was wrong, I spoke to a moderator in Jidion's Discord server, who happened to be someone I was kind of besties with at the time. But for her own privacy and safety, I won't say her name. I explained the situation, and soon everyone in the voice call started asking questions. Someone told Insight about what happened, and he ended up joining the voice call as well, and asked me if I wanted to be bait.
So I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. When she made this video, it was already 2 years removed from the whole situation. So maybe she forgot how that conversation really went. But do you guys remember that VC call that I had showed you guys earlier, where it was a bunch of people? That's the VC call that she's alluding to. And in that VC call, it was actually Kayla's idea to where she wanted to be the bait. And the people in the VC were coming up with ideas to get EDP to come out in person. And then Kayla decided to give herself up as tribute. I'll play the clip.
Do like the first meeting and then they not approach him.
Right.
In public.
Like in
And
public,
then get his confidence. And then like lure and then like get him in traffic.
Lure him to a hotel,
Right.
yeah.
Mind you, though, none of these people are law enforcement. These are just fucking vigilante pred catchers, and they're volunteering themselves. And then, additionally to that, if y'all watched the documentary, or if y'all caught the live that I watched it, in both occasions that he got caught up, he made claims of if he had his weapon, he would have shot, what's his name? Oh, he would shoot her. He said he would actively still go and kill the girl if he knew where she lived at. Like, he's not a stable dude. To put people in this situation or volunteer in this situation, period, is just fucking blatant, weird, and reckless.
So that would be like God
still
tier
have
if
to
that
get
could
a
be set
little.
up.
You
Hey,
still
hey,
have
listen,
to get a look.
I
listen,
mean,
inside.
to be honest, I don't mind doing it, and I don't think my parents would mind.
And you'll see here how not only the members in the VC call shut that down completely, but also the mod that she says offered her the role of being bait also shut it down.
Inside, I have an idea.
know.
Regardless of how
I
you
don't
feel,
know.
you should
It would be
doing
real.
that,
That's
because
really a risk. Like high key,
Yeah.
do
Steven.
not do that under any circumstances.
Okay,
Wait,
listen,
what?
Because you're
I had a.
Yeah, you
That's
shouldn't
real, though.
actually physically be there.
I'm
Yeah.
taller
Yeah,
than
you would be
him.
subjecting.
Is she fucking crazy? I'm taller than him. You act like bullets don't exist, bro. That man literally said if he had his weapon, bro, that means he don't care. He literally don't care. He would have did it. There was clips of him shooting his weapons in the documentary too. Like, bro, I'm sure he would have did it back against the wall.
Technically, they would
Especially
be
since he talks
subjecting
about
you to
weapons.
a pedophile.
So I'm gonna give her the benefit of
I'm
the
taller
doubt and
than
say
him.
that
That's
she's
weird.
just misremembering it because it was a long time removed, and I don't think she meant any ill will or maliciously lied like that. But yes, this is the evidence. I just want to put that out there to clear the air, especially for my former mod inside. And sadly, but also weirdly, this was not the only time that Kayla was trying to be an IRL decoy to meet EDP in person. Since she never gave us the logins nor let us do the plan that we had of switching out the communication, I instead thought of the idea of getting an adult decoy. So that way when EDP came to meet, we could have an adult decoy there. Now, I had asked her to send me some photos of her, and she sent me these photos right here. With these photos, we found an actress that looks fairly similar to her. So I just find it weird that she's saying that we were forcing her to keep on talking to EDP when we're jumping through all these different hoops. I mean, if we can find an actress that looks just like her, then why wouldn't we just take over the communication? It just, to me personally, it doesn't make any sense, but again, she might just be misremembering things, so I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. Now, I had sent her a photo of the of-age decoy that we would be using, and she sent me this really weird message. I'm gonna read that message for you real quick, and keep in mind, to my knowledge at least, this is the second time she's asked to meet EDP445 in person.
Just put it on the screen, goddamn.
Let me read you what she said. She said, "Quick question. I was wondering, why
you need to decoy? Why you need a decoy to lure EDP? Please, because hear me out. If he sees it, he's gonna leave, and if it's actually me, I could get him to do devious things on camera. What the fuck? What are you talking about? That's ridiculous. That he won't be able to deny in court. And since I'm really turning 16 on that day, wouldn't it make it more like I could get him to spill the beans? Because I feel like he'll try to trick the decoy. Maybe bro, I ain't gonna lie, she probably was talking to him more than she let on. Like, because I certain things I remember from the documentary was she was on FaceTime with him, so he's seeing what she looked like. But this is crazy work, bro.
You need a decoy to lure EDP? Because, hear me out, if he sees it, he's gonna leave. Meaning, if he sees the decoy, he's gonna leave. And if it's actually me, I could get him to do devious things on camera that he won't be able to deny in court, you know? And since I'm really turning 16 on that day, wouldn't it make it more real? Like, I could get him to spill the beans because I feel like he'll try to trick the decoy. And I let her know cops aren't going to allow you anywhere near that. I really didn't even know how to respond to that. Now, sadly, I couldn't control nor stop her from communicating with EDP445. And that was already worse enough that she was even in communication / talking with him.
Yeah.
But I was going to make sure one thing I could control is that she was never going to be anywhere near the vicinity of EDP445. And this is why I'm giving her this strong benefit of the doubt because, bro, if I had to remember things 3 years ago, I would misremember too.
However, rather than treating the situation seriously, Jidion saw it as content.
Now, it really does suck that Kayla sees it as all I saw was content. And truly, I mean, I didn't just see it as content. I saw it as a monster actually talking to a minor who's a fan of me. So I wanted to do everything in my power to get that man arrested.
Get that content. That nigga did, bro, he didn't get in any legal trouble whatsoever, bro. And they keep trying to drag on, oh, the investigation's still pending. Oh, the stuff's still going on. But it's like, they're going to be saying that for like the next 10 to... Matter of fact, he don't even got that long to live, bro. Them kidneys gonna go out.
And I want her to stop being subjected to that monster, which is why I told her to block him.
I told Jidion every single time that EDP would send me dick pics, but he would never tell me to like block him or anything.
I want you to block him on your phone, right?
And I continued messaging him because it was very like encouraged for me to keep doing it. I didn't really want to, but I didn't want to disappoint anybody.
I mean, what are you gonna do from here? You're gonna like call the police? I guess.
And that is the entire reason why I want to seamlessly transition so that we could take over the communication, because we would do a way better job. And not only that, but a minor would not be talking to a predator anymore. And I don't want to put words in her mouth, so I'm going to let her speak for herself. But I think the reason why she didn't let us...
Send this to anyone for automatic riz. Off of 3 blinkers and feeling quite exquisite. Damn, you still ain't make him leave you alone? That's not the plan. I'm confused though. Like, well, I'm not fucking confused. I got the mind of an adult. She got the mind of a fucking child. What is she trying to get at?
Just take over and let her be a ghost is because of what she said right here.
But Jidion's making good sense though in what he's saying. I will give him that. Like, we'll take over the communication. Now, handing over your account and stuff like that to 2 grown people that you don't know and you know from the internet because they want to make content and all that, that'll fucking throw me off a bit. But they did try to get, they tried to be the bearers of the communication.
Now, me personally, am I an opportunist? Yes, I am. But I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
And both things can definitely be true. They both clout chasing to the maximum.
As long as you're not harming anybody, and I don't think I was harming anybody. And especially when you're my age, if you're 16, people are going to think that you're young and dumb. So you kind of have to be an opportunist. You have to make your own opportunities. You cannot be waiting for them. But this entire situation was not that at all.
Now, I do want to give an update. So, Kayla gave me case numbers and detective numbers to call. I called the detective number and it was disconnected. And took me like till 3 years later to finally find out what police station she went to and everything. And she really doesn't have all the updates and everything. But luckily, since I deal with police so much, I kind of figured it out and figured out where to look. And I can confirm that there is a case number associated with the account, meaning that there wasn't a report made. And also, not only was there a report made with the account, meaning that there wasn't a report made. And also, not only was there a report made, but I confirmed with the police station that this case is currently with the FBI. Now, granted, even though it's with the FBI, I don't know if they're still actively investigating it, and I don't know if they'll do anything with all of this, me personally. So while we can all hope and pray that this situation wasn't for nothing, because, I mean, at the end of the day, she was still groomed, she is still a victim, and EDP needs to be arrested, I don't know if the FBI is going to do anything with the information. Hopefully, with the popularity of the documentary, plus his admission, hopefully something happened.
Yeah, genuinely though, I can definitely see EDP getting locked up, especially after that documentary and how things went on that documentary, how open he was. Bro, I'm telling you, it was kind of like when Walt and Hank was in the garage and Walt was telling, I'm talking about Breaking Bad, but when Walt was telling Hank, like, you and I both know I'm not going to live long enough to see inside of a jail cell. It's the same situation with EDP. He knows that he probably got like a year to live. So that's probably why he was just so open and honest and giving up so much during that.
We'll just have to wait and see. And even in my first conversation with her, I let her know that for this one, we're going to have to get law enforcement involved because we want this to be done away with. We want him to actually be gone. I'm not gonna lie, for this one, I feel like we do need to try to get some law enforcement to so this could be the end of this, you know? So I told her to go to law enforcement. My Discord and my mod told her to go to law enforcement. And the people just in my Discord, when she first told everybody that EDP was talking to her, they also told her to go to law enforcement and report this. But I can say it is reported, and we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
I feel like I was a victim of EDP, but I think I was mainly a victim. This is gonna sound crazy, but mainly a victim of Jidion, in a way. I feel like for a long time I was his little puppet.
I'm not gonna lie, this part of the documentary.
Oh man, can you imagine being Jidion and you sitting back, you're watching the documentary, and she said, "I'm a puppet of Jidion." You like,
stop it.
What are you talking about? Like, if everything transpired exactly how he said, then this nigga got 4 phones down here. It's behind my head. Y'all can't see it, but that's crazy. But everything went down like how he's saying it. That would definitely blindside somebody. And you could tell that, yeah, she was actively trying to get herself on the internet, trying to, make her face seen and known. You get what I'm saying? So I could imagine how that would blindside the fuck out of Jidion.
Actually hurt my feelings the most because, she's pretty much saying that I victimized her more than an actual pedophile. I'm not here to...
She was actively messaging EDP back and forth. I'm sorry. I'm going to call a spade. But what's disgusting about the comments that I've seen people say is she knew what she was doing, this, that, and the third. And then people try to counter argument with, oh, she's young. She doesn't know what she's thinking. Bruh, she knows what the fuck she's doing. She's not stupid, right? But to say she knows what she's doing and all this stuff, it comes off the same as what's the difference between EDP saying that shit? You get what I'm saying? She's not slow, but she's trying to get her clout. She's trying to build herself off of this. The whole thing is just wild as fuck.
Fight what she said. If she truly feels like that, then that's how she feels. I know what I did, though. I know I tried to take over communication. I know I told her to go to the police. I know my Discord told her to go to police. And I know we didn't want her to keep on talking to him. Also, she's been threatening to sue me a lot lately. In her video that she made about me recently, she threatened that I would be inside of a lawsuit.
I mean, at this point, what does Jidion even pay you for? Especially you inside. I can't wait to see you all inside a lawsuit next.
And somebody in her comment section said, hey, why are you going to sue Jidion but not EDP? And she replied with, EDP doesn't have any money. Yeah, I mean, I really don't know what else to say.
She definitely want that bread, boy.
About that, man, if that's how she feels, that's how she feels. She also made the claim that she photoshopped the photo of her on somebody and sent EDP a nude, when I specifically told her to never send him anything explicit.
No, I did not send EDP any pictures of me that were nude. What did happen when
EDP claimed that he received multiple nude photographs.
Pictures of me that were...
Bro, it's so many... I don't want to relive that documentary, but it's just so many things wrong with the males in this situation. I get it. Jidion, he definitely cleared some things up going out on a whim to, just make things more clear. But still, you're the adult in this situation. The second that she don't want to switch over your communication, kick her out of the server or whatever the fuck. If she's a lost cause, let her be that lost cause. You talked to her mom. You already talked to law. Bro, just give the evidence to law enforcement and then move on from her. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be the one to catch him. You got to be the one to get the views and all that shit. And then EDP's fucking super duper fucking weird. He didn't even mind it during the documentary. If y'all haven't checked it out, y'all have to check it out. But he didn't mind it at all. Actively saying, oh, yeah, I don't care if she's 13, 14, 15. Like, they know what they're doing. Like, bro. And again, I said it during the live. At that age, when I was that age, 13 to fucking 15, there were fast girls. There were definitely fast girls that would message older dudes, that would be around older dudes, get picked up in cars from older dudes. But you're the adult. Like, that's what I'm getting at. That's the whole basis of my
What
argument.
did happen when he asked me for them was that Jidion got like a look-alike of me, and I kind of photoshopped her face into Google pictures.
And a year before she did the documentary, so this is her first video coming out about her being the victim of EDP, she states in there that she did send him a nude, but it wasn't her, and that she just got it off of Google because she's quote unquote big brained.
And he even asked for nudes, which the nudes that I sent him weren't mine. They were from Google because, you know, it's big brains, you know?
And the reason why this is making
She's a child, though, bro. She dead had think like it.
me so frustrated is because I told her multiple times to never say or send anything explicit to him if she was going to continue talking to him. Luckily, I was on the phone with her the other day and I recorded the conversation and I got her acknowledging that fact. I'm gonna roll the clip.
Did you take the picture of yourself or did you go on Google?
No. I did not send anything to anyone.
So you never sent him anything
Absolutely
sexual?
not. I think I will
Bro, that's bullshit. EDP claimed that he received photos from her.
say this, you even told me not to do that. Because
Oh, yeah. She cooked herself with that one.
the idea was for him to, like,
So
he kept asking, you know? So we were trying to figure out something.
I told you to never send him anything sexual, correct?
Yes.
So we went
So now I'm questioning if she even sent him, what she sent him was fake. Was it fake? Like, was it even fake? Bro, that is just wrong, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Like, this whole shit fucking my head up. Like, cloud is such a hell of a drug. God damn.
archives on my Discord to see things that she sent to show people that, you know, she was talking to EDP. And before we were even aware of the situation, I saw this one screenshot where on her Instagram, she sent him a photo and obviously it was in disappear mode. So you can't tell what she sent to him, but you could tell by his reply that it was something. And I mean, oh my gosh, man, the fact that she could have potentially been sending that stuff to him before we got involved is very, very, very disturbing. It's disturbing if she sent anything to him regardless. So Kayla just dropped a new video and I just want to give her a huge shout out because she again admits that I told her not to send anything explicit to EDP.
As for the nudes, so this is the part in the documentary that kind of weirded me out because it was, I believe it was cut out. I recall saying that the idea of having my face like on a decoy's body, I recall saying that that idea was brought up, but it was never fully like gone through with. But they cut that part out, maybe for shock factor. I did say that though. And so I don't know why they cut that out. That was kind of weird. But that's that. I mean, I never sent him anything. And he even asked for nudes, which the nudes that I sent him weren't mine. They were from Google because, you know, it's big brains, you know?
She also made some other claims as well.
That's fucking hilarious.
Well,
to
she
me.
kept on saying that I'm in like the Illuminati.
As for
Yeah, that's
Illuminati,
strange. I don't know
is not
about that.
something I want to talk about right now. I will talk about it in code, but this is the first and last time I probably will ever talk about it because simply I don't want to die. I do kind of fear for my life.
So first, to address the Illuminati claim, first, I don't think the Illuminati is going to be adding in a YouTuber that goes out and arrests child predators. And then second, I believe in Jesus Christ. He's my Lord and Savior. And then third, to my knowledge, the Illuminati is a whole group of Satanists, right? And what's funny about that is, I don't know if Kayla still is or not, but she used to be, or she might still be, a Satanist. She had it at her.
Hell, bro. Kids are so fucking weird, dog. Like, I'm so sorry, dog. I don't even want to see that shit. I'm sorry.
Her
Get that shit out
profile
my face.
right
I don't wanna
there.
see
So
that
like,
shit.
I don't understand why she keeps on saying I'm in the Illuminati with She herself is an admitted Satanist. Yeah, but no, it's Christ gang all day over here, man. But yeah, this is the end of the video, man. Please, nobody send her any hate at all. I think we just all want to move past this situation. And I'm going to be posting my reaction to the EDP video, the documentary. Everybody's like, oh, he's scared to react to it. No, I'm not scared to react to it. I've just been so busy, bro. We've caught 2 preds so far this week alone, and we got more to go. And today, I've been busy. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to Kayla, man. I wish...
Bro, you see how giddy he get, bro? Like, you see how giddy he get? Like, oh, we caught preds. Oh, yeah, the video's gonna be up. Yep. Like, I don't know, bro. That whole genre just is so nasty to me. Shout out Leggy, bro. That shit wild as fuck. Jidion's still a weirdo to me. Skeeter Jean is a weird. The whole Predator Catcher genre is just full of weirdos to me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not Chris Hansen. I get it. Y'all doing y'all thing. Y'all got to do whatever y'all do. That's cool. This girl, look, she was underage. I get it. She was trying to run her game for Shursky. I'm not going to deny. She was definitely trying to run her game, trying to get her clout, her recognition off of this. Not going to deny that. Jidion did a good job of at least laying out the facts and presenting what needs to be presented. I will give him that. But he's still a fucking weirdo. I'm not going to deny that.
Her nothing but the best. She is not only a med student, but she's also a law student at the same time while doing her music career. She's doing it all, man. So huge shout out to her. And there is a police report. I don't know if they're going to do anything with it or not. I don't know. Only Kayla can get the updates from the FBI. So that's on her. I'm not going to have any more contact with her or anything. I'm not talking about the situation ever again. Unless EDP gets arrested, then I'll make an update. But yeah, y'all, I love you guys. Y'all be safe.
I will give Jidion his shout out, his props, just for coming out and clearing that shit up, laying out the facts. Excuse me, he's still a weirdo. I fully agree that he's a weirdo. That girl is super, super weird. Like, this is main reason why I don't even interact with kids, bro, like that. Like, if a kid was to message me, bro, you probably might get blocked. I don't agree with that shit, bro. Because it's just all unpredictable. Something that could be innocent could turn to be something far. Somebody could see you and then they want to make their clout off you. You get what I'm saying? And then the thought of her even sending actual photos to EDP is kind of very disturbing. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was really trying to... She wasn't a pawn. She was really running a chessboard in this bitch. Like, damn. She was definitely running the chessboard in this bitch. I will say that, bro. But yeah, man. It's the second live. The lady, you know, my girl, she made dinner, so I'm over here chilling with y'all. I'm hungry as a motherfucker, bro. But if y'all got any questions or if y'all got any requests for me to watch something right now, you can go ahead and drop it. I'll check it out for you right before we go. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you got any requests, I'll take them. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't, that's fine too. You feel me? Just make sure you leave it in the comments below on whatever video. I be in the comments. I'm checking them out lately. Ever since I've been back, I've been trying my best to, like, see every comment that I can. Shout out Evelina, shout out Leggy, and even the people that stopped by and didn't really write anything. Shout out to y'all for even checking out the stream. I will be back on stream. I can't give you the exact date. Also, let me know how the quality was. Like, I feel like I did my thing with, like, fixing the stream quality. I wanted to make sure that it wasn't lagging and whatnot. So just let me know how it was. Y'all stay safe out here. Wait, Leggy, I can't see that, boy. My eyes bad as fuck. Let me see. What did I say? So definitely better. I appreciate that, man. I tried my best this time. Last time was we'll call that one a fluke. You feel me? Well, it was my first time since I moved that I was like, that I hopped on here. I didn't really have time to really check any settings or anything. So I literally seen your comment, Leggy, on one of my recent videos that have dropped. And then at the time that I seen it, it was like 6:56. So I was like, what the fuck? The EDP documentary's coming out. So I was just rushing like to get on live. But I'm glad I did that day, because it kind of got, it really motivated me to really want to get back into just making this content thing and getting back and making videos and doing all that stuff. I appreciate y'all that stopped by. I'm gonna catch y'all or whenever this thing drop, you feel me? So